Also, I got run the damn ball hats in. You guys already know I spell damn the way I spell it that way. Why? Because I have kids that wear my hats, and I always want to make sure that they're always able to wear my merchandise. You know what I'm saying? So yo, man, Cowboys have another signing. Cowboys get another signing. They have signed. What up with you, my boy Buck? I see you, my guy. I sent your hat. You should be getting it. You should probably get it tomorrow. But yo, if you haven't already, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. So I need every single person right now to hit that share button. What's up with you, my boy? He says, Mark live. He says, love, we signed our boy. Okay, Keith, what's up with you? Dolly, Dear Bullies, 916, sup from Sacramento. What's up, boy? Appreciate you, my boy, for tapping in. Keith Kingham, what's up, Keith? Appreciate you. Duke Speed, what up, Duke? Big Duke in the house, what up, boy? James Rugley, what's up, James? Hey, we sitting at 0 stars. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 stars very quickly. Keith Broadway, what's up, sir? Appreciate you, Keith, for tapping out. KHY, we are literally a Hankins resigning from going PPA in the draft. We still need a guard because the offensive lineman we signed today has played more tackle than he is guard. But you're damn. I like the way you're thinking. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. I think he's going to be used as a tackle. You know what I'm saying? So if that be the case, we still need a guard. But I love where you're going with that though. All right. So Lou Cody, what's up with you? All right. So let's go. We got enough people over here. Let's get this thing started. All right. Good signing. A lot of people saying good signing. Okay. So yo, let's go. Dooley the Bully 916. What's up with you, my boy? Hit that super chat button. James Rugley, what's up with you, my boy? KHY001, what's up, boy? I appreciate you, my boy. Foots, Texas. What? No. Fools, Texas 12. I see you. Dory Funk, what's up with you? All right, let's go through Facebook. All right, Stephen Bowman, what's up, Stephen? Hit that star button. Manuel Garcia, hit that star button. It's 2Z's, what's up, my boy? Dwayne Kohler, hit that star button. Joe, hit that star button. Hector, Anthony, hit that star button. Trantrina, what's up with you, sir? Stephen, Keith. Keith, do you have Dre's nightclub up there in Las Vegas? Where are you at? You in Las Vegas? I've been there before. HSC, I was actually there this weekend. I was in Las Vegas. And Kirk. So let's go, man. Cowboys have re-signed Dante Fowler Jr. Formerly, well, he was already on the Dallas Cowboys last year, but he's a guy that had 6.5 sacks for the Dallas Cowboys. A guy that, I'm going to be honest with you, I actually thought that Dante Fowler Jr., because of his play and production, that he was going to be super bag hunting. Now, not saying that he couldn't have gotten paid, more money somewhere else, but I just thought that I thought he was going to be a guy, he was an automatic guy that we were going to lose. I thought he was going to be a guy that would probably have this huge, not even a huge bag in the sky, but like something that was worthy of him going to go get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I just thought of. That's what I always thought about Dante Fowler. I thought it was going to be kind of hard for us to retain him. You know what I'm saying? And to hear that the Dallas Cowboys got him back, man, I feel like the Cowboys are absolutely, there's some things that I don't agree with, for this free agency, but for the most part, if I had to say this, like, in the most part, they're doing, like, the only moves the Cowboys done that I don't agree with is the Dalton Schultz and Ezekiel Elliott. Those are the only two moves. But I'm just hoping that all these other moves can kind of like counteract those moves. Like, we still got to come up with those touchdowns that those guys provided for us, you know what I'm saying, in the production. But I'll tell you this right now. The Dallas Cowboys had one of the best defenses in football, and part of the reason because of that is because we were able to get to the quarterback. We had 50-plus sacks last year. I think we ended up being the number 3 sack team in the NFL last year. I also love it because, everybody's going to game plan for Micah Parsons, so you need another guy who can come flying off that other end. And Dante Fowler Jr. is a guy that showed that he can do that. Like, even with a Micah Parsons on this team and Micah Parsons saying he's going to get 20 sacks, guess what? He was still able to get 6 and have a really pretty damn decent season. And even think about this, outside of the 6 sacks, I can think of 2 sacks right now that he should have got, but he was just like a minute too short. And guess what? With a guy like Stephon Gilmore out there, I think a guy like Devontae Fowler might have a 10-plus sacks now, because now you have better coverages on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're sitting at 0 stars on Facebook. Let's see if we can hit that star button. Make sure it's working. Sam Williams will take another step to predicting 6 sacks for him too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can see that. Honestly, HM, I can see if Sam Williams gets more reps, he could probably get you more than that. I think Sam Williams is a guy that could probably, I think he's a 10-sack guy, man. Because think about this, Dorrance Armstrong's getting you 10 sacks, and I bet you we all think he's better than Dorrance Armstrong, right? So I think he might be able to get you. I think he might be a 10-sack guy. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, that's a large jump. You know what I'm saying? But I think he might be a 10-sack guy at some point. I wish we could have kept. Yeah. Robert says, "What's going on with Bobby Wagner? Absolutely nothing. I don't think anything's happening with Bobby Wagner. I'm saying I'm unfortunately, I think the Dallas Cowboys, when they put that information out about, like, with the signing of, because you guys got to remember that when they signed LVE, they put out information saying that this was basically your Bobby Wagner. So if they don't sign Bobby Wagner, it doesn't surprise me, because I was already under the impression when we signed LVE that we were not getting Bobby Wagner. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. We had Bobby Wagner, and I was still screaming that. I mean, we had LVE, and I was still screaming that the Dallas Cowboys should sign Bobby Wagner. And to be honest with you, man, I feel like if you were to sign Bobby Wagner, that would be like the icing on the cake right now. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I feel like if you're going to lowball Bobby Wagner, right now would be the best opportunity. But you can't trust LVE, man. My boy said, I ain't going to hold you. I love LVE. I don't know why, man. LVE is a guy that we can definitely have a strong like for, but, man, I don't think he's done enough for us to love him. We love Micah Parsons, you know what I'm saying? He said, that's why I F with you, man. Listen to me. If y'all really F with me, hit that star button, man. We sitting at 0 stars right now. 0. We just signed Ronald Jones. Yes, we did sign Ronald Jones. You guys already know how I feel about. I actually like listen to me. I like the Dante Fowler move more than I like the Ronald Jones move. You know what I'm saying? Dante Fowler's a guy that is shown to actually help this defense. Ronald Jones, I'm going to keep it real. He is a backup running back. And with the signing of Ronald Jones, it makes me feel like we're not really going to have a 2-back system this year. Because the only way you can have a 2-back system is if one of them is good. You got to have 2 good running backs. And you don't have 2 good running backs. So right now, it would behoove the Dallas Cowboys. Like, it would make no sense to be out here trying to give the ball to 14 times to Ronald Jones and trying to give the ball 14 times to Tony Pollard. Absolutely not. That makes no sense. If Ronald Jones is on this team, he needs to be getting the ball maybe 7 times, and Tony Pollard got to get the ball like 25 times. Like, if we're going to run the ball 30 times, you better not give Ronald Jones no 14 carries. Hell no. Like, he is a career backup. He has played, listen to me, Ronald Jones has played in 61 NFL games. He's only started 25. So what does that tell you? That tells you he's a backup. He is a backup. He is a career backup running back. Now, he ain't had a long career because he's only been in the league 4 years, but from his time in the NFL, he has been designated as a backup running back. Tony can't handle 25 catches. He's going to have to. He's going to freaking have to. And Malik Davis is going to have to definitely have a step out year, an outstanding season this year. Because right now, your running back room is probably the weakest room. Your running back room is one of the weakest rooms on your team right now. I think your running back room and your linebacker room right now is the 2 weakest spots on your team right now as far as a collective. Because who's your best linebacker? LVE? Come on now. Pollard 14, Davis 7, and Jones 7. You know what that is? It's not a good running team. That's what that is. Yeah, that math makes sense when you put it on paper, but bruh, that sounds very average. How you doing? That sounds very average. I mean, we can make the math work. 14 and 7 and 7 is 21. You know what I'm saying? Was that 28 snaps? But bruh, they got to be effective snaps, man. They got to be effective snaps. Running back room is hey. Oh my no. Honestly, tight end. Which room is worse? The tight end room is actually the worst room in the room right now. That is actually the worst room. Because Tony Pollard is still better than any tight end that they have on their team right now. So yeah. I agree with you on that, my boy. Dante Fowler just signed a 1-year deal with the Cowboys. I think we talked about that expensively. I like the signing of it. I like the signing. The reason why I like the signing is because, it allows the Dallas Cowboys to keep those sacks in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was 6 sacks. That was a guy that came to the Cowboys on a prove it deal, and man, he gave you some good play. I actually thought he was going to get more money somewhere else. So for the Cowboys to get him back, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm curious to know what his contract is gonna look like, because I was under the impression that you probably weren't gonna be able to get him back. We need a running back that can pick up blitz, another linebacker. Don't hurt. Shout out to you, West Coast. Appreciate you, Sean. Mr. Harrison. Sean Tucker, Kendra Miller are gonna get us back where we need to be. Okay. Hendershot don't run a 4.5. He's a 4.6.7 guy. Damone Clark, Jabril Cox, LVE. Yeah, that sounds weak as hell, bro. Ferguson is nice. Listen to me. 17 receptions is not enough to say someone's nice, bro. Like, that's not even a fourth, like, I don't know, man. I love y'all Cowboy optimism. Because I'm going to tell y'all this right now, bro. We are putting a lot of hope into a lot of positions right now. Like, you should not be hoping that your tight end is going to be good, bro. Especially you trying to be a playoff team, bro. Like, you just don't do that, bro. Like, I will never get that, bro. Like, the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, he just don't give a F about Dak Prescott, bro, because every single year that you take a weapon from him, and then you give him a weapon that has to be, you always take a proven weapon and give him a weapon that you ain't never shot before. Like, if you in the military, you know right now, there's no way in hell I'm going down range without taking my weapon to the armory and letting off a few shots and making sure it works. Bro, I'm going to war where my life depends on it. There's no way in hell I'm going into war with some weapon I ain't never shot before, hoping, oh yeah, it just needs more opportunities. Yeah, but what if that motherfucker don't work, bro? What if it don't? What if he takes an extra year to get it on? You know what I'm saying? Like, then what are you? You're stuck. That's what you are. Chase, I agree with you. I just don't get the moves beside the O-line we got. What's up, West Coast? What do you think about Ronald Jones? I think he's the 4th best running back on the team right now. That's what I think Ronald Jones is. I think he's the 4th best running back on the team. Schultz is not as good as I think. Actually, I believe I'm going to tell you like this. Schultz is as good as his film is. That's how I'll answer that. Schultz is as good as his film is. As long as he's as good as his film, I'm okay with that. Because this is the thing. You guys think that a guy that doesn't even have film as good as Schultz is better than him because you believe it. Like, that's the biggest thing that you guys, like, that's the biggest misconception that we have. Because if you're just talking in actual principle legal tense, there is not any film that says that Ferguson is better than Schultz. There's no film. What you guys are doing is you're taking a window-sized space and you are comparing it to what you think he's going to do because you're under the assumption that players always get better every year. But that doesn't always happen. Kelvin Joseph is truth to that. Kelvin Joseph has not gotten better. He didn't get better, man. He's actually getting worse. So it's like that's why I be trying to say, like, you guys go under this premise that every player gets better every year. That's not true, bro. That's not always how it works. And guess what? They don't always get better when you absolutely need them to. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If Ferguson is only as good as he was last year, we're screwed. We're screwed. Like, you're starting a tight end. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, the tight end position is not a position that you just give someone the job. Like, you don't do that, bro. Like, you don't do that. Like, if you don't understand that, then you'll never understand it. But guess what? We'll all learn it together this year. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. I don't give a damn about the word potential because guess what? Every lottery ticket has potential until the lottery numbers come out. Nobody cares about potential. You know what potential is? So potential is called weight. Potential is something you have that you're not using. Have you noticed whenever someone says the word potential, they're not actually talking about what someone actually did. They're talking about what someone should have did or what they can do. They're not actually talking about factual information. Potential is your opinion on what someone should be doing. But what if it doesn't work out like that? That's the thing that I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys don't actually take that portion in consideration. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not gonna change my opinion on it until I see it until I see it in a game, bruh. I'm okay with thinking like this until he proves me wrong. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? He says at least we saw something from Ferguson. We've never seen anything from Boss Man. Well, you know what? Ferguson, listen to me. Ferguson's about to be in a harder position. They're not even asking Boss Man to start. Like, Ferguson is about to go from getting damn near no snaps in a game to being on the field 40 snaps, bruh. And like some of you people who really didn't play football don't understand that. Like, because I know anybody who knows football that understands that, bruh. You're about to go from playing literally like 3 snaps a game to like playing 60. Like, if you don't understand that, you'll just never get that. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Some of you guys are gonna learn, like some of you guys, this is, if you've only been rocking with me for like 3 or 4 months, then this is gonna be your first kind of like ordeal with this. You know what I'm saying? I say a bunch of explosive things that end up being true, but a lot of times they end up being true next year. And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I'm not gonna argue this point because you guys don't have a point on Ferguson because he hasn't done it. You're arguing your fandom. I'm not arguing any of my fandom. I'm not putting any potential on him. I'm looking directly at what I see. And what I see is not enough. Now, I'm not saying he can't do it, but what I'm saying is as of today, right now, today, I haven't seen it. That's it. And you have to respect that because what I'm saying is factually true. That's not enough, bro. That's not enough. If I was going to tell you the Dallas Cowboys, if Ferguson was on the Jets and I told you the Dallas Cowboys traded Dalton Schultz head up for Ferguson, you would look at his stats and be like, we are smoking crack. But since he's already on the team, he gets the Dallas Cowboy love. And I get it. Like, I get it. But like, I just wish that there was more fans like me. Because if we had more fans like me, then I feel like we would move the nation better. But we have too many friends that fall in love with these ideas that really don't make football sense. Like, it doesn't make sense what you're doing at tight end. Especially with how much listen to me. It doesn't matter how important the tight end is to everybody else. Bro, you're a team that throws to the tight end. Like, you actually use the tight end. So it's even more important that you do the right thing at tight end. Like, this is not a position you can just try it, and if it doesn't work, you can just we can just go find another tight end and just throw it in there. Bro, listen to me. If Ferguson if he's not what we think he is, like, what are you going to do? And I'm going to tell you this right now. When Ferguson or these tight ends, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, if Dak has a down season on this, you know they're gonna, if the tight ends don't help Dak, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna blame Dak. They're not even gonna say, oh, maybe it's these young ass tight ends that you try to make him, force him have. You're gonna say, no, it's Dak. It's definitely Dak. That's what they're gonna do. Like when the short game isn't there, all those touchdowns in the red zone ain't there, all those first downs, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna blame Dak. They're gonna 100% blame Dak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are people right now still blaming Dak for 7 interceptions that other people touched before he even threw the ball. Like, that's crazy to me. So that's all it is. Like, when it doesn't work out, they're just gonna blame Dak Prescott for it. Dak needs to be more accurate. He needs to be more accurate, or maybe you shouldn't have given up a 5-year veteran tight end who had stats that showed he was top 10 in the league. For 2 hopes and a prayer. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, these are not the type of moves that, listen to me, and all y'all folks that say that, oh, he's athletic, bro, Jason Witten was never athletic. Jason Witten was never an athletic tight end a day in his life. He was never athletic a day in his life. Listen to me. Ferguson is an above athletic tight end, but he is a below average tight end. Like, I don't know what crack y'all smoking. There is not no stats. You guys are literally looking at his athleticism and trying to put that on his production. Bro, he is above athletic. Yes, he is athletic, but he is not an above average tight end. Get the hell out of here. What has he done, bro? He hasn't even played enough games to say that. Like, you guys are really smoking the Cowboy dope, bro. Like, you are really smoking the Cowboy dope. Just because someone can run fast don't mean they're going to do well in the NFL. Go ask John Ross. Like, Jason Witten was nowhere athletic. And he's going to the Hall of Fame. Like, he's still going to the Hall of Fame. So I don't know, like, I don't know what he's saying. Let me call you back. Hey, you guys already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.